I think yeah, we good.
Yeah, nothing stops love. I just want to dream like it's a like a time I
Black Jack in the building. I got to the building. Ladies.
I used to have dreams, but that all changed. So I started assisting fiends with the ball game. Fat chubby nigga, grow and hand-me-downs. Now it's vacations across the world with my family now. Hoes used to diss me, saying I never make it. Now I talk crazy to them, and they tolerate it. It's crazy how you act when you got a little fame. You got some young niggas that'll kill you for some change. Still straight through Brooklyn every time I get a chance. Some niggas turning back on this city, I swear I can't. In the East with Bravo, roll something up. We'll cook riding shotgun, then we pulled up. Raw pussy, raw stab, hole in the locks. No love in California, man, they kill Big and Pop. See, looks at my life, I swear it's so amazing. Last night a nigga had a dream that he made it.
King Hey.
This nigga more.
IP, what's up?
What up, people? It's your boy White with Borough Breads, aka I Slap You, aka Shade Again. Yeah, I mean.
And y'all know it's your Big King from Queens, Big Mall, and we are Borough Bread.
All right, tell the people what we got going on today, B.
Yo, today we got going on is our little homie. Due to technical difficulties on last Thursday, man, we couldn't do it, but she's coming on tonight, and we getting up with Diana Schweinbeck. We gonna have her on here. You understand? She's like the queen of the mixers and stuff out here, and now she's in LA doing it. So all the people who want to like know about some, how to move in the music industry a little something, this is the homie right here that's getting on tonight. Her credentials is crazy out here, especially in the A, yo, for real. And we're gonna talk about everything else too. Hey, yo, you know what? I don't have it on the title, but I do want to talk about you see, Math is redoing his podcast. He don't have his boys on there anymore, yo.
What's good, IP?
Yeah. What up,
you
IP?
Said who?
I saw a little clip of Mav talking to Queens Flip and Joe Buttons the other day about restructuring his podcast. Right. He don't have his dudes on there anymore. Have you seen that? You kept up with that?
No, I didn't see it. I got to check that out, yo.
Yeah, you got to check that out. We'll talk about that on the next one, man. But big blessings to them. It's so funny to see like Joe Buttons, Queens Flip, and everybody who has successful podcasts and moving in this realm. And we saw them start from where we saw them start at. So they're big like motivations for us too. So I just want to hopefully everything gets straightened out with Math, because I've been following Math since day one with Battle Rap. And he worked a lot with my boy Troy over there with Smack and URL. So it's just good to see him and stuff like that. I think I might be putting this out there, but I think he's getting picked up by Tidal. I think Jay's picking him up. Yeah, that's supposed to be his first here on Borough Breads. I know we probably get in trouble for saying it, but yeah, that's the word I'm getting. I can't say who told me, but that's the word, yo. Real talk.
All right, let's get into this sports shit real quick. I was super mad about the New York Giants. They tied and shit, which was horrible. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. The Commanders, they've been coming up lately, yo. But the fact that we came back from a 10-0 deficit, right? Yeah. Smashing them niggas. And we had many chances to win. We end up fucking letting them niggas come back and then can't finish it off. It was horrible, yo. I hate that we tied, though.
Yeah, I hate that y'all tied, but man, y'all not even supposed to be doing this well right now, yo. Y'all supposed to be what got garbage this year, yo.
I mean, that's the fact, but we done opened up with so many hopes and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, keep it going, yo.
Nah, y'all been doing very well, but if y'all having problems,
always looking out for us.
Just send my coach back. If y'all don't need him, y'all can. I mean, I like the offensive coordinator, but he can go and train under him a little bit longer or something, or come up under him, because we kind of need him back. But being that the Jets lost and we beat the Pats and Miami lost and Kansas City lost all on the same night, Bills is number one, homie. We're number one in the AFC. We're at the top of the conference. Now it's a big jump, a big
shout out to
help
Buffalo.
for us,
But I
bro.
mean, they was they always been like the number one pick to go to the Super Bowl, and then when they started losing, people still was like they still could do it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I ain't never sleeping on your quarterback is a beast, nigga. So I'm not worried about that boy.
Nah, we about to hopefully now we guys gotta stay on top. I'm trying to tell you, right? It's really your coach. We are people. Listen to me now. We are missing our offensive coordinator, and he's doing the right job over there with the Giants, bro. Like, I'm really missing. I wish we had him one more year. That's why I won't talk Super Bowl because we don't have him. He's a missing piece, bro, to our to what we had planned. But
I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna play. I know Daniel Jones fumbled against the Commanders. He was busting ass though, more.
He plays so much better under the coach now. I'm telling you, he plays so much better under your coach now, yo.
I was watching this joint with shout out to Shannon Sharp. I don't really like that nigga, but I met the nigga.
That's another story.
I came up. I met him a couple times at my job, but I don't really like that. But anyway,
did he too short you?
No. I mean, nah. He was looking like he was mad, yo. I'm like, yo, what up, man? He was like, come on, man. I'm like, yo, man, what the fuck you mean? Come on, nigga.
Go ahead, Joe. What you about to say?
I was like, yo, let's take a picture. He was like, all right, man. All right, come on, man. I was like, what? Man, fuck this nigga. But he was mad bigger than me, more. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga's mad bigger than me. Nigga to watch me. But anyway, so he did an interview with Michael Vick. And Michael Vick, he talked about you gotta watch that joint. He talked about the whole story about when Michael Vick got locked up and how Michael Vick was dominated. And now every quarterback has to have that in the NFL that Michael Vick had, that running shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. Michael Vick was like, they calling Daniel Jones the fucking vanilla Vick. Stop playing with him.
Nah.
He's probably like the third most rushing quarterback in the NFL. He got more yards than some running backs. More. He ran for like 80 yards last game.
My quarterback is the second under Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen is the second most running quarterback under Josh Allen.
So then my dude got to be the third or the fourth. Google it, nigga. Third or the fourth. Third or the fourth, yo.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. My dude, that dude, yo. So and he be making some ill decisions. So, but anyway, what's going on with your Mets now? I don't know nothing about.
All right, so we picked up a older freaking pitcher from Houston. Damn, I don't got my Google in front of me, but we picked up somebody from Houston with a great ERA. So hopefully, because we got rid of DeGrom, we got rid of our ace that we had for 9 years. We got rid of him. He went and signed a $185 million deal with Texas Rangers. So he's over there. But we picked up somebody for 2 years who. He's older, but hopefully he can hold it down. We just need some more pitching. But we're looking to go to the Yankees and get that damn. We're looking to get a Judge from the Yankees.
Word?
Yeah, that's the mission. The mission is to get Judge from the Yankees. Okay. So he may come across town and rock with us. So that should be good for my Mets. That's why I'm rocking my Mets today, because we need some good deals. We need some luck. As far as the Nets, we just lost our first game of our 6-game winning streak. We lost the other night to the Celtics. You know what I mean? It was a frustrating loss, but because we could have beat these dudes. But I think we're looking better.
You think y'all got potential to do something this year, though?
Oh, we're looking, yeah. Everybody was talking that crap about the Nets. Yeah, Kyrie's back. He's not talking much. He's playing. Since Kyrie been back, it's been turned up.
Right.
So and Ben Simmons is up and down off the bench from like little injuries here and there. But once he gets on, that's it. Once we have everybody, it's a wrap. Real talk. That's it, man. For real, man. But everything is everything out on sports, man. Anything else on the news cycle?
Angela Yee, we got to talk about her. She been with the Breakfast Club and for all them years, and the Breakfast Club is like the biggest radio show out there. And she left a channel because she left the show because she got her own show now and shit. So yeah, so that's pretty crazy. Like, and what they're gonna be doing is they're just gonna have like guest fillers after the new year. Just people coming in filling it. They ain't gonna have like a permanent person. They're just gonna have different people coming on their show.
I love that. They all doing their thing too, yo. Charlamagne got his show on Comedy Central.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Envy's
Envy
still doing his car
He's
shows.
coming out of show with 50 Cent's producing the real estate show with him and his wife coming out.
And so, he got mad car shows. Like, them niggas is huge right now. And then Angela, she doing big things. So shout out to the Breakfast Club, yo. They always been like, I listen to them every morning, yo. So
yeah, you know. No. I'm really it's really crazy to sit there and see them come up like that, yo.
Right. And you know how they came up. Them niggas came up from that one interview when they had your boy, what's his name? Brandy's Ray J. What up, Prime?
What up, Prime? What up, Cuzzo? he said, Charlamagne the God been hating on ye. I don't think so, man. I think they love. I think this.
I don't know. They was acting mad happy though today. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I think they all making so much bread right now and noticing that they all good right now. Like I think they straight, yo. As long as they got their own projects, I think they straight, yo.
Right.
For real, yeah. I like Charlamagne's story. I didn't like him in the beginning, but I'm kind of liking his story, man. Coming up from Wendy Williams and being that hack that used to really get Wendy Williams her hack stories, and then he tried to be a Wendy Williams, starting beat and all that, and you could kind of see his turn the corner, like, you know, after Funk Flex almost got him slapped up on the streets. I think he started changing the corner a little bit, yo. Real talk.
That was crazy when he was like, "You want to get a drop?" But you know what, Charlamagne, he was like, "I'm not dumb." 3 niggas told me when they try to set him. What are you gonna try to fight them and get knocked out on camera?
Exactly.
Nah, he got up out of there, yo.
Exactly. That's when he kind of knew it was real. Like cats could come at him and he could be touched. So he was just like, you know what?
Bodyguard. Let me get a bodyguard.
Let me focus on building an empire, yo. Yo, IP, good looking out, man.
IP always, man. Definitely.
For real. Big shout out to If They Only Knew. Real talk.
IP is always up. Jess is always up. Yo, Jess, you already know, man.
Bless Jess. Jess the blessing.
Right.
Jess the blessing. For real, yo. For real, man. Jess, we gotta get you on the show, man. We gotta get you on as a guest, at least over here, at least. For real, man. Y'all gotta see our homie, man. For real.
Right. Definitely, yo. But this shit, everything in the everything's still like crazy. They locked up the two dudes that was involved in Takeoff's murder. I thought they got bodied. I don't know. I got misinformation. I thought they got bodied, but they locked them up.
I heard they tried to say they got bodied.
Oh,
they were trying to hide that. Yeah, they shipped them somewhere and tried to say he got bodied.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, all right. And they also, you see last week, they
he said the DJ. So you talking about the DJ from Nate camp, from Migos camp?
The DJ.
Or was it Jay Prince camp? I don't know. It was but them niggas, they tried to go to Mexico, one of them niggas.
Yeah, I can see that.
And it didn't work. Oh, he said no, all right.
Nah.
Yeah, they
tried to bounce.
Yeah. And
hold on, JP, IP. You talking about Jay Prince?
Yeah.
They didn't lock up Jay Prince though, right?
No. He said the DJ, nigga.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can see that. That's crazy. That's crazy, yo.
That's nuts.
That's nuts. I feel a certain way about that. What he said.
Oh, NBA.
Oh yeah, we was talking about that, yo. Like he said,
and GS9 issue.
Right.
What's the GS9 issue?
Is that with your boy Bobby Smurda?
Nah, I don't think that's it. He's talking about GS9 issue.
Oh, I ain't hear
What's
about
that, Prime? Because we talked about the Smurda and the young boy jump off last week. You know what I mean? And that sound like it died down.
Yeah, that's it. He said, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's the same joint. I feel it's crazy.
Okay. Did it die down, yo?
I don't think it did. I think it died down online because it's so much shit. You can't say anything online. So it had to die down online. But behind the scenes, I hope it died down because I don't want no more young niggas getting killed for no reason.
I don't, yo.
You know, like
I don't, especially when they're on a success train like those two, yo. We really need it.
It's a certain line. These young boys don't know how to. They be disrespecting everybody. That's like the new wave to just disrespect people and shit, yo.
So Bobby was on Hoffa show. Is what you saying, bro?
He said he was on Mav.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, yo. Wow.
That's crazy, yo. Like, Bobby, I don't know, man. You know, he can't say much. He's still on probation. And all
he can't really say much at all, yo.
Yeah, so he had to go back and clean it up and shit. Like, you know, first he was on his shit, you know, but then he came back on some shit. Like, nah, I don't mean like we good. But if so you know,
saying Rowdy was wrong and should have not comment on it. Yeah, I think out of everybody, Schmurder don't need to be talking. And he needs to stay out of that. He almost invented that shit, yo. He needs to stay out of it, yo. Because Schmurder is the one that brought like the lazy DAs. They couldn't do nothing in New York anymore because everybody started gentrifying and there's no more nothing to clean up. So the RICO started coming in hard after Schmurder, yo. Mm-hmm. Rowdy put up a post for 3 hours ago saying he said what he said. I mean, what did he say?
I'll put it up. What's up? All right. See, I ain't been in the loop, so I don't really know all the details behind all that.
That Diane backstage?
Oh yeah, you ready to bring her in? Some monkey freezing up. Hold on, I'm bringing her in.
All right. There she is.
What up? What up? What up?
Can you hear us?
Hey guys.
There we go.
What's good?
What's good? Long time, man.
Oh, I'm so sorry about last week. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. Yes, technicality. You know how we used to have those technicalities trying to get to your show. Sometimes you're mixing, sometimes like, yo, we're trying to get there. I promise you.
Right, exactly. We're used to them.
Oh, we're used to technology, used to those in this world.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got my girl Diana in the building. Welcome to Boroughbreds, man.
Word up, yo.
Welcome
in fact,
to
yo, Diana, we so proud of you because when I first met you, you was doing what you're doing and you still going hard.
Yeah, I love it.
It's amazing.
I love it. I love it. For real. So how's LA?
It's great. It's kind of cold right now. I just wrapped up work, but I love it. I've always loved LA, even though Atlanta will always be home. LA is just like that different vibe, and it's cool to get away sometimes and experience something different, and then be able to go back home, have your home as well. But yeah, it's great out here.
Right. That's what's up, man. So is it just you out there, or did you just take the move, or any family go, and it was just you?
Yeah, it's just me. I mean, I've made, of course, new friends, and I work with a lot of people. So I was already coming out here like once a month for a week. So I already had people I knew out here, the relationships. So just trying to build more, do some shows out here. But yeah, just me and my dog. We moved out here together.
Dope.
Yeah. What's up, Nita? I see you.
Shout out to Nita B. We see you, baby. It was good.
That's what's up, man. We're so like White said, we're so proud, man, because we see you like even before the pizza slice days, man. Like at Slice and stuff like that, yo. You know what I mean? On doing what you do. So it's real dope.
Yo, you know what's so crazy? Like I'll always talk to more because I know all the stuff we go through in the business, and I'm like, yo, I've never seen you take off, yo. Have you had any problems in your career where you was like, man, fuck this shit, I don't want to do this no more?
Personally, no, but I work with so many different artists, so if they go through things, I go through things as well, which affects my business sometimes. But I mean, I think we all go through that point where we're like, is this something we really want to do? But it's like if it's your passion and you love it, you just continue doing it. There's always going to be ups and downs, but no, knock on wood, I've never had anything that I've been like, oh, I'm completely done. I mean, I'm hoping that only thing would be like if I won the lottery or something, but other than that, I'm trying to just elevate and just, keep going as high as I can go in this because, I really enjoy it. So I'm blessed to be able to work in a job where like, it's something I love to do.
That's what's up. Right. Now, go ahead, White. Go ahead, White.
No, I was gonna say, so like we met you years ago. Like it's weird, like 13 years ago, something like that. So for you to be in the business as a female out of Atlanta, when it's like predominantly male, like how did you like just become your name? Like how did you become big? Like in the city.
I mean, I guess because I think it's just like how I started. At first I just created real relationships. I really had genuine friendships with these people, and it wasn't like I was trying to do anything with their careers. I had any alternate motives. It was more so like, oh, this is my homegirl. We like to party with her. She's in the studio. She's kicking it. And then like it got to the point where, I was in school at that time for business management. So I wasn't just like not doing anything with my life. I was working in accounting. I was going to school for business management, and I had a friend just like, all these people, and you're in school for business, you understand it, put 2 and 2 together and do something with it. So I think the way I started really helped that because I wasn't just some girl that just like jumped in the hip hop scene, was like, I want to work in it. I really built these strong relationships, and they're not only strong, but just like genuine, just like people that I still talk to this day, and that I never needed anything from them. I still had, my 9 to 5. I wasn't trying to be in the music. I always loved music, but it just kind of fell in my lap moving from Alpharetta, Georgia to Atlanta to go to Georgia State, and just meeting, DJs and producers and artists and engineers. And it was just like, wow, everybody's in the music industry, but I still wasn't trying to be in it, but it kind of
right.
just formed that way. And I mean, it's a blessing because I never would have thought, but it doesn't shock me that I'm in it, if that makes sense.
Right.
That's what's up. So what did you? So I never noticed because what happened was, so before I met you, I was working with Fort Knox and Ty and them at the beat battle. That was where I was
judging. Was it the Apache?
I think that's where I kind of met her. Well, you met her. I don't know how we met, but anyway, I was working.
No, you met her because I met her through social media, and I was like, Mo, you gotta link up with her. Then we went to one of her mixes, and then y'all linked up like that.
Okay,
that's how you met her.
So before I met you, started checking out your mixes, which was so dope. People don't understand, like you kind of like people don't understand. You kind of like, I want to say modify. I ain't gonna say change, but you kind of like modified the showcase situation out here. Right, it's like you took it and you did something more significant. Because big shout out to, I worked with Akini, and P Brown's my homegirl, and Club Crucial with T.I. and Clay and them over there. Like, I cannot knock that those were the catapults of people don't understand that those are like the catapults of a lot of the success that people see coming from Atlanta. But then there was places like you with mixers and stuff like that made it more casual. You know what I mean? To come out and come through. So I was loving the way you were doing it. What did you start from? Did you start from looking at showcases, or did you start from trying to promote artists and DJs?
So the way I started my shows is what you're asking?
Yes. Yeah. How did you come up with
it? Kind of funny. Well, to be honest, my first mixer was on my 22nd birthday, and I wanted to just throw a party. And I was like, I want to have, my close friends perform. I want to invite all my people out. And I ended up throwing it at Westside Pie downtown and Midtown.
I remember.
Downtown in Midtown.
Yeah.
Just so many people came out. Like even on that show, I had K Camp, I had Scotty ATL,
yep.
I had Mike Fresh, I had Calvin, the coordinator, as my DJ now, Calvin ATL or DJ Calvin. Mm-hmm. But it's just funny because like when I threw that show, I was not expecting what I got, and it was just like so many came out, so many people wanted to perform. And at this time, I wasn't even thinking about like making money. It was just like, wow, this is like something that we could really do monthly and get these people out there. Because what I can say from these mixers, which why I still to this day call them the networking, an industry mixer, is the networking aspect of it. And like all the relationships that have came out and collaborations and things that have came out from that mixer, and is still moving forward. So when I saw like you could get all these people in one building and introduce one group of friends to another group of friends, and they might collaborate and do something, it was just, I wanted to grow it. So I actually just celebrated my 10-year anniversary in June.
Nice.
In Atlanta. So now
nice.
I'm 30, my 32nd birthday. I still do them.
Nice.
I do play. You said what?
That is really nice. Are you doing something for it out here, or what? Your 10th? Are you doing something for it?
It was this past June. So I did one. So I usually, my biggest one's in June because that's my birthday. So it's always going to be my anniversary event. So this past June was my 10 years. So next June will be my 11th. But actually this year I'm kind of switching it up, because going from doing them every month, I'm actually doing one each quarter now. And I moved it over to Smithsonian Bar.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And I moved it to Smithsonian Bar, not only because I love the venue, but I want to focus on every genre of music now. I don't want to solely do just hip hop, rap, R&B. Just because where I work at Sync, I work with pop, I work with gospel, I work with all different kinds of artists now. So really making it a showcase where anyone can be a part of it and just collaborate in all these different genres, because they're popping up out of nowhere. But moving forward, my first show in January will be the 19th at the bar. So that'll be the first Schweinbeck mix.
That's dope.
Thanks.
That'd be dope. Well, I'm trying to grab you out here next year. I'm trying to grab everybody from the old school. I'm trying to grab Brian from A3C. I'm trying to grab you. I'm trying to do something for the 50th anniversary of hip hop out here in Atlanta, So, and I'm trying to do something with Rico and Ray and them. You know what I mean? So I would love any help would help. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I am trying to do a couple of events for the 50th anniversary. Because me and White going to be out in New York for a couple of them. So, but I want to do something in Atlanta for the 50th anniversary.
That'd be awesome. Definitely get something there.
Right. All right. Let me ask you another question, Diana. So, like, I know you always in the music industry, but do you have a regular 9 to 5 to balance everything out, or like, are you just strictly music?
I have a corporate job. Yes, I work in the music industry. So I'm head of marketing at a distribution company called Sync Music. Okay. So that's why I moved to LA. They moved me out here from Atlanta about 3 years ago to start that position, which I'm still in that position. But to answer your question, when I was in like college, I worked a 9 to 5. I was doing accounting. I want to say I probably like took that leap of faith maybe like 6-7 years ago, where I quit and I was just like, I'm just doing music, which was a very like tough decision. It was a great learning experience because I had so many ups and downs. But it was my leap of faith where I did take away that 9 to 5. So solely right now, I just do music, but I still work a corporate job.
Dope. That's dope, though. That's super dope, yo.
No, that's super dope, man. For real, man. And like again, we're gonna keep saying we just watching your journey is so dope.
Always, yo. Like me and Mo, whenever we don't make it, I'm like, God damn it, Mo, we didn't make it. But I know you always doing big shit, so we're gonna make some of this shit, yo. Because I'm like, every time you come to Atlanta, you crushing Atlanta, yo. And then shout out to Jaron. Like,
y'all missed
Jaron,
a big crowd here of Diana's. Y'all missed it, yo. Real talk, yo.
Right. And then with everybody with Jaron and everybody all rock with each other like that. I'm like, that's the same team that you run with. So I'm like, more like, this is crazy.
Yeah, because when I met you, I was working with. In fact, I was already working with Jaron Benton when I first met you.
Right.
And I just started working with Rich and Trey and them with Bob when we met her around that same time. And that's when Bob only had the little mixtape out, Cloud9 and all that. We was pushing and all that other stuff. And you were so supportive. You were so supportive of like all your mixes of pushing this stuff. And then all of a sudden your name just started buzzing like I think when I went to I kept doing the beat battles, like judging at the beat battles, like I think you was already in tied with Knox and Ty and them, and they were just like, yo, man, you need to get Diana on the phone. I'm like, you can call Diana. I'm like, is she buzzing like that? No, like what? I was like, yo, is she buzzing around the city like that?
I seen it though. I knew it. Word up, Nita. Definitely, yo. We definitely want to get down, yo.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. Big shout out, Nita. Yes, yes. Oh, Keith Murray, definitely for the 50th, Nita. Definitely gotta have Keith Murray a part of that. But yeah, but where were you at, Diana, through those circuits? Like all the what did you take of like all the showcases and everything, all the other, because by the time you came, mixers started getting big, and record labels was doing little mixers, and that's when A3C was coming out here, like it was getting a little big and stuff like that. Like, where were you at in those times?
Really, I was just focused on growing my showcase until it got to the point where it was just so oversaturated. What I started to notice on my end was, if it wasn't like maybe someone I hired to help with the event, whether it being a host or a DJ, to it being an artist performing, they went and just created their own showcase. So, which is fine, because it's not difficult to throw a showcase, because you just want to make sure you just hit all the points that you need. But what happened after that, it just became so oversaturated. It was like anyone could throw a showcase, anyone could book a venue and put together a show. So for me, you had to kind of go back to the drawing table and be like, okay, what can I do differently that they're not doing? I remember I also remember when that whole like artists and friends concert was really big. Everyone was doing it. So it was like, that was the easiest, right? Go grab like 2 or 3 of you that were actually making a name for themselves in the city, and let's all do a show together. So for me, like, even coming in, I have so much respect for P Brown and Hustle and Flow and the showcases that were. But I will say, the Schweinbeck Industry Mixer was just a staple, because it really gave everybody an opportunity to perform. Like, I've had from, like I said, K-Cam to Scotty ATL to Jid to OG Mako to Earth Gang. All of them have touched the stage. So being able to have that roster of people makes it stand out. But yeah, that oversaturation for me was just like, I had to go back and just be like, what could I do different? So that's why this year I really decided, I can't do every month. I'm going to come do one each quarter, do a really dope venue, hire some dope people to be a part of it, and just make it bigger than it was before, At first,
that's tough. I'm sorry. Go on, Diane. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying at first it was easy to do that, but like I said, once all the showcases started coming, it was like, whoa, okay, I got to kind of figure out what I want to do next.
Right.
And that's what I was about to say, like, because you came at a time where, yes, Atlanta was already saturated with showcases. Like, it was like on every weekend, every corner, every flyer. Like, even at your mixers, there was like 10 to 12 flyers of other showcases going on or going on through the weekend.
Which her shit stood out. Her joint always stood out though. Like,
her joint always stood out. Yeah. Your joint always stood out just from the class of it alone. It just stood out. But what people don't understand is that that's how Atlanta stayed the heartbeat of taking over like the music industry, of us all getting, because people don't understand is, and I don't know if you're going through this in LA, but I know in New York, for us to get along like that, for everybody, organization, because to get along like that, it was hard, you know what I mean, to get through the doors, where you would let us through your door, and I'm not gonna lie, P Brown would be like, oh, who you with? Okay, we will all, as organizers, give each other's love. Now, I know there's a bunch of horror stories of not, here and there, but it was less horror stories. You know what I mean? It wasn't like in New York, it was just like, you got your own, you stay over there. You got your own, you stay over there. You know what I mean? And not to diss New York, because it's probably a lot better now, but I know through the times when we were coming up and being able to put people on our stages and being able to like move people around, and then to actually look at these people progress like right after it, it wasn't, I promise you, it wasn't seen in a lot of places, man. Like, a lot of places wasn't doing it like Atlanta like that, yo.
I mean, you couldn't get on through the internet, so now that everybody get on through the internet, it's a little different and shit. But back in the day, like what Nita's saying, you actually had to put in work. You had to go to the top showcases and put your work in, yo.
Yes. So, and is that different for you now, with your mixers, Diana?
Out here, Somewhat. I mean, yeah, like, you know, it's always going to be different than of course from Atlanta. It was kind of just they're kind of oversaturated here too, and it's hard. I think it's harder out here to actually get people to come out because, you know, everyone here is just like, I'm cool, I'm staying home. Like,
I'm already a superstar. Yeah.
So it's kind of like, so you have to entice them. I know when I first started throwing my shows out here before COVID, I was like free tacos, free entry, like come just come to the event. So now I'm back to the drawing table again and not doing it, you know, so much. But yeah, it is different out here, but it's all about making that statement and having the right artist and the right venue. And oh yes, Tin Roof, I did do a show in San Diego during TwitchCon.
Oh, that's what's up.
And I did my first mixer actually in Bogota, Colombia, which was amazing.
Okay, I seen that. I was like,
awesome for me. I'm trying to do another one soon.
I said, yo, she going international with it, yo. I be watching you, Diana. Trust me, yo.
Yeah, I would have never thought, but I mean, what's amazing where I work, you know, our biggest office is actually in Bogota. So majority of my employees, they speak fluent Spanish. So I go out there quite often and just work with the team and, you know, get close to them. But they helped me so much put that show together, and it was such a success. So we'll definitely be doing more in the future.
Yeah. See what I mean? More, I talk, yo, more, you know, more is busy as hell. So I'll be like, yo, Mo, you better look at what Diana doing because she always moving. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be watching everybody's shit. I'm like, yo, she moving like.
You gotta keep tabs.
Right, yo.
But it's so dope though. Like out here again. Okay, let me stop saying out here because it's probably like that everywhere. But we're such like out here. I can call Diana. I can call Knox. I can call Ty. I can call. You know what I mean? Like we like it's so much like
it's love,
like
yo.
From Apache to Marietta to College Park. Like people don't understand the way we work around each other out here in Atlanta, Georgia, Metro Atlanta, I should say, how we all just still keep in contact and root for each other out here. You know, there's so many, and White know this from working with me for so many years, like, and you know this, Diana, too. Like, I always told, like whatever doors y'all want to walk in, we'll walk each other in with complimentary walk-ins. You know what I mean? It's not you don't wait in the lobby like 3 hours. You wait for an hour, but you ain't gonna wait for 3 hours.
I mean, you gotta have some connects to do the shit. Atlanta's so family oriented. Like we've been in the game so long that we don't have to worry about a lot of shit. But Atlanta's so dope, yo. Because Diana, you was coming up in the beginning, like where Atlanta started making a name for itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
tell people that I came in the perfect time. Like I feel like we all came in together. And it's like, you know, before Future was on and 2 Chainz was on, it was like everybody hustling to Migos, Rich the Kid, like nobody was on yet. So it was like we all had the time to really work with each other and support each other. And I think that's the biggest thing for Atlanta is like that support system. It's up to them if they continue to support once they get to where they want to get. But I see majority of them do. But, you know, we have the couple ones that don't, which is... But yeah, that support system is there.
And it is, and I hope it stay healthy everywhere, just the way it was with Atlanta. Because, I mean, you like people like you just said, man, the support system is so much different out here. Where like just like people like Drake coming out to freaking across our stages, and people like Jeezy judging. You know what I mean? Like it was just. And people don't understand it's not even at that tier. It's and especially with you, because what you did was with Apache and Ty and them is made sure that like I don't want to call it the backpack situation, but the more soulful side of it, of not the hardcore or gangster, like y'all had everybody was taken care of on all sides of the realm. If you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like Yeah, like you had Psy, I forget his name. You had Psy, what's his name? Psy, what's his full name? What's that?
Psy the Kid.
Yeah, Psy the Kid. Yeah. Because I got into a little bit of battle rap, so I saw him battle rap a little bit. Yeah.
You still promote him, right?
Yeah, I manage Size still. He's over where I work. He distributes over here at Sync. I actually manage 4 artists, and all 4 of them are at Sync. I still manage DeMar Jackson. That's the R&B singer. He's based in Atlanta. I have an artist named Pacquiao who Sai and I actually co-manage together. And then I have an artist named Squala who's from Texas but based in LA.
So I got a question. What's the so whatever happened with the Quentin story? Didn't you work with Quentin for a little bit?
Quentin, he was actually a really good friend of mine, which he still is. He lives out here in LA, so he actually came out to my last mixer I had. But no, we never like worked like on paperwork together, but you know, if he needed something, if I needed something, we had that friendship where we could get that done. We all like we all started together, like Coolest Mac, which he's in a group with called the Wedding Crashers. He was like one of my best in college. So I met, you know, Quentin through Mac and like, you know, just grew that relationship.
People don't understand, man. Quentin got one of the best hip hop stories. He has one of the best stories, bro. Oh my gosh, he has one of the best stories.
Okay. Sorry, I had a call.
Yeah,
no, he does. Yeah. And then like it's crazy even in the things he's still doing. Like I'm so proud of him. Him and Mac actually both live out here in LA, so it's great. But yeah, he definitely has a story.
Is he if you can answer, is he still affiliated with OVO or?
I'm not quite sure what his relationship is with them, but I don't know. I can't answer it.
I know you can't answer it, but you know I know a little detail from working at Hot Beats. I don't want to put too much out there too, but
yeah,
believe me, I know. Put it like this.
Before.
What you say?
I said I already got in trouble before, like back in the day.
I know
something like Diana. And I'm
you see, I'm tiptoeing around it as much as I can. I'm trying to tiptoe around because I got people that's gonna probably text me and be like, "Yo, Jamar, really? Like, chill, yo." Like, but people don't understand. Again, even our inner circles like that of people making successful moves that we're proud of personally. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of because what I tell people when I go out and speak to these kids or go out and speak at stuff, I tell people, man, like relationships is your currency. Like. Don't even think about the money. The relationships is your currency. Like I tell.
This is why I always wanted more in Diana to link up because y'all kind of on the same wave with that shit. Like y'all keep y'all relationships on like A1, and it's hard to do in the industry. But
it's hard.
Like so like to do that type of joint and have 10, 15-year relationships, it ain't easy, yo. No.
Nah, it's not. It's not. I know you go through this. I know you probably go through some of the artists or people around you like, why don't you call such and such and just tell them to come out? And it's like, chill.
I mean, I really do take time and go through like my text messages when I have a show, and I literally text everybody the flyer. They come if they choose to. I'm like, I try as much as I can, but it's like there's only so much I can do. I'm like,
no, it is. There's only so much you can do. It's almost but we're so excited for you and we're so proud of you, man. It's like it's ridiculous, yo. Like,
and then another thing, yo, you always gotta our joint is finally growing, yo. I'm so happy, Bubble Breads, yo. So you always got a platform. Whenever you come to Atlanta, we can have any of your artists come on and promote it. You know, your show, like the mixer, everything, yo. Like
yes, and any information. Go ahead, say that.
I said maybe we could do something top of the year when I come out there before the mixer. I'm going to be out there for like a week, and I think I'm going to be bringing one of my clients with me that I manage, and then of course, you know, I have all other 3 of them out there, so maybe we could do something. Could put something together.
Please, you got to do that, man. Please, we got to stay. Cool. Yeah, next year I'm trying to stay real. Next year's a big year for us, so we're trying to stay.
We about to take off. Yo, it's so crazy. All the blessings that's been coming to us, Diana. It's crazy. I'm trying to stay humble, you know, but I'm like more. He keeps me humble because.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because white will go off the hinge if you let him.
Right. I gotta relax sometimes.
We're down to come out to LA too, yo, for real. Yeah, so we're down to come out there too, for real. So let's make that a next year. Let's make that a next year thing. Let's put that in the books. Real talk.
Sounds good.
For real. For real, man.
Shout your page out and everything everything about you, Diana, because I told people like before you was the truth, but let them know who you are real quick. Like
Diana Schweinbeck. You can find me anything Schweinbeck at gmail.com, www.schweinbeck.com, at Schweinbeck. You want me to say what I do? Is that up? Is that all
no. Just where they can find you
what's the name of the mixers
follow,
you have out in LA and all that?
And follow you on Instagram, anything.
Yeah. You can follow me on Instagram at Schweinbeck. My Schweinbeck Industry Mixer will be in LA January 26th at the Virgil, and in Atlanta January 19th at Smith's Old Bar. And I will be announcing other dates very shortly. I'm going to be touching Houston, Dallas, go back to Colombia, do Medellin, Bogota, hopefully reach up to New York, Chicago, Detroit. Everything's on my list, but yeah, make sure to
I'm taking you to New York. Yo, White, I'm doing this on Bowerbreads. Let's take it to the opening of the museum.
That'd be dope.
For the hip hop museum out in New York. You down?
Yes. When?
I just gotta get the date. Let me not put it out there like with no date right now.
And it's with one of the pioneers of hip hop too.
Yeah, Ralph McDaniels is inviting us to go do it.
I'm planning a trip to New York, and I usually, whenever I do trips, I plan my mixers around that time so I can just knock out both. And do some press out there, but yeah, keep me posted because I haven't planned my dates yet.
All right, so I'll give you way heads up time, and that way because we're planning to do exactly what you said, get all our promo stuff shot out there and get ready. So yeah, let's make that a trip, yo, for real talk. Let's make that a trip.
Be awesome.
I'm down.
That's what's up. Well, thank you for coming on, man. I'm so excited. You're more giddy. Look at me.
Guys, I had a great time. Again, I apologize for last week for my absence, but
it's all good.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, you good. You good. We told him you was a little sick, so we didn't. Your family, so we didn't really get it.
Right, yo.
No,
for real, but I appreciate you. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm gonna hit you up, Diane. So I'm gonna be in contact a lot more, lady.
Sounds great.
All right.
All right. You guys have a good night.
You too.
Talk soon.
Take care.
Peace. All right. Yo, anyway, yo, so the shit was dope, yo. So, like, as you know, she's a dope person, yo. Like, always holding her own and shit and moving like in a different speed, yo. So like,
to all our people in LA, man, y'all got to get to her mixers, man. I'm telling you, like she throws the best. And now, you know, the stuff that she's tied in with now, I know those things are even doper now. Like, but you'll see a lot of her around us with Bowerbreads and a lot of stuff we're doing next year. God blessing, everything goes through, but you'll see Diana around the team.
Thank you, Jess. Like it was a dope interview, yo. So I'm happy with it.
Yeah. Jess, it wouldn't be dope without you, Jess.
Never, yo. Like you killing
it. Building, if you only knew.
No, the girls are iTalk, yo. Jess and the girls, yo.
For real, ladies of iTalk.
Right.
Big shout out Chapo, Mo, everybody over there at iTalk.
Joe, you know what it is.
For real, man. We appreciate everybody for coming through, and thanks for everything. For real. Until next time, man. For real, man. This is pretty cool, yo. Sign it out, White.
Yo, it's your boy White with Bowerbreads, aka I Slap You, aka Say It Again, y'all mean?
Hey, yo, and this is, man, Big Mar, Big King from Queens, and we are Bowerbreads. Big shout out to IP and Prime for coming through. Real talk, yo.
IP, Prime, and Just always, you know that, yo.
Yes, just a blessing. Good looking out, yo. All right. One.
Be out this bitch.